Well, hello there. In this week's video, I'm making a very simple pair of earrings using wire. This design is especially great for beginner wire wrappers or even beaders who don't wire wrap very often. So if you want to see how I made this, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa and I'm going to show you how to make a pretty simple pair of earrings. So this design would be great for people who don't do a lot of wire wrapping, just getting started. You do mostly beading and you want an earring to go with your beaded necklace. I picked up some silver plated copper wire, which is really affordable. I heard that you can hammer their coated wire to a reasonable degree and you won't find that the coating cracks off. So that's what we're going to do today. These actually don't match. Hold on 1 second. All right, I think we're good to go now. First of all, you want to make sure your beads fit on the wire. And this is 20 gauge. And I know these do already. They're probably crystal pearls or something, which have a nice big hole. Some pearls, the holes are pretty small. You won't be able to get it on the 20 gauge. I have a bunch of potato pearls that aren't fitting. So yeah, just make sure they fit. And you only need like 5 inches of wire. 2.5 inches each, if that. So first of all, let me pull it out. Or there's a kink here. So I'm going to use nylon jaw pliers. Just to try to straighten that out. You do need some flush cutters. I'm going to cut the end flush. I'm just going to cut off 5 inches right off the bat. And then cut this in half at 2.5 inches. One side's flush, one side's not, so I come through and cut everybody flush. Next, we're just going to hammer the end and make a little head pin, but a decorative one. We're going to flatten it out. I have a chasing hammer here, but you don't even need one. You can use regular hammers for this. Like I raided my husband's toolbox before he even had a block. I would use this one as the block and I would hammer with this one because this was a flat surface. And that's how I started. But now I have a block and a chasing hammer. I'm going to hammer both these ends, just the very tip of it, and just gently flatten. It's like 3 or 4 millimeters of it. I'm kind of hitting it and dragging to make like a smooth paddle. I'm going to hammer both, make them both the same. I'm hammering it and I don't see any copper showing through, so that's good. This one I need to go a little farther up. You can see it kind of fade into copper a little bit. But if you don't mind that, if that bothers you, you can get silver filled or sterling silver. but I'm trying to show you more economical choices. Okay, let's see how the beads fit. And that's how much it's coming out from the bottom. Let's see if this one fits the same. I'm gonna go a little farther up on this one. A little bit more. And that looks good. Okay. There's a natural curve to this wire. So first, I'm going to take a pair of pliers, chain nose or flat nose. You can use flat nose too. And I'm going to bring it forward a little bit. Straighten out the end a little bit. Same with this one. Always compare them, make sure they look pretty similar. This one needs a little twist so it's straighter. That looks pretty good. Now you're going to need a dowel. You can get these from anywhere. Craft stores, hardware stores. This one measures 10 millimeters. I'm going to line it up. And it's going crooked. Try to keep it straight as best you can, but kind of wrap that wire around the dowel. And do the same with the other one. We can always straighten them back out once we're done making the curve. You can grab that flat part and twist it to straighten them out. All right. So this part's optional. I'm just going to flatten this part out a little bit. It'll help harden up the wire. Plus it gives a little interest to the design. But same as the other one, I'm going to lightly tap it around the curve here to flare it outward. And I just kind of pound it in the direction I want the flare to go. Make sure not to hit your bead, and I'm not going to make it too flat because I know it's coated. See, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna shorten these up a little bit. You can leave them like that, or you can put a little bend in them, like that. Whatever your preference is. That's about it. So we cut that flesh so it's a little sharp, and all we need to do, you just take a nail file, smooth that out, get all the sharp bits off, and you'll be good to go. So you can see the copper through there. But you can experiment with any wire you want. This is actually my first time using the silver plated. Okay, and there we are. Wasn't that easy? All right, well, let me make these up and I'll be back. Okay, I made 4 pair here. I made some variations though. This pair is the same as that. They're a little shorter in the back. These I didn't flare out, so they go pretty much just straight down. Okay, and these I added 2 beads. I used 3 inches of wire, and then I made the curve farther up. These are pretty similar to the pair of earrings I made last month. I'll link that above, but very simple. Some of these, the hammered end is facing to the side, where you can't see it from the front. And these, I faced it towards the front. These as well, I faced it towards the front and left the side straight. So many different variations you can do, but very easy, very versatile, and they only take a few minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please hit the like button and YouTube will offer it to more people. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to do that. I try to make a video each week. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.